friends and families. Thank you for joining us for the second part of our reading lesson. For this part of the reading lesson, you're going to want to get out your packet and a pencil so that you can follow along with us. In this way, you'll have less work to do on your exit ticket. Today, we are going to practice the skill called compare and contrast. Do you know what those two words mean? That's right. Compare means to tell how something is the same, and contrast means to tell how something is different. So we are going to do that using the book, The Three Little Pigs. And we're going to be focusing on the characters. Do you remember who the characters in the story are? That's right, the characters are the people and animals. And the characters from this story are the three little pigs and the wolf. So we're going to talk about how the three little pigs act, how the wolf acts, and then something that is the same about the characters. So we are going to do all this by first reading our book. So again, the book is called Three Little Pigs. And it doesn't have an author because this book has been told many times. But it does have an illustrator. And the illustrator is Thea Kalairos. That means that she drew all the pictures. So we're going to open up this book and see what happens. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs who lived in a cozy house with their mother. So the mother is another character in this story, but she's only really mentioned on the first page. That's why she's not up on our chart. What does it look like the three little pigs are doing? That's right, some of them are eating, one of them is reading. I wonder what we're going to learn about the pigs. Oh, hang on, skip the page. One day, Mother Pig said, "You are all grown up now. It is time for you to go out into the world and build your own houses. Build them strong and you will be safe from the big, bad wolf." So the pigs are all grown up now. They look different from the pigs on the other page. The first little pig was a lazy little pig. He built the simplest kind of house so he could have time to rest. His house was made of straw. It was not very strong. What word did the author use to describe the first little pig? Let's go back and read that first sentence. The first little pig was a lazy little pig. That's right, lazy. So on our chart, we are going to copy down that first sentence. So you could either copy down with me, or you can copy, well, actually it would probably be best if you copy down with me, because unfortunately you don't have the book in front of you. So we're going to say, first pig was lazy. And all I'm doing is I am copying those exact words from the book. Do you remember what the word lazy means? That's right, he didn't really want to do a lot of work. He just wanted to do a job as fast as he could so that he had time for other things. Looks to me like he just wants to sit and enjoy the sun, which isn't a bad thing. But we'll see what happens. The second little pig was a playful little pig. He built his house quickly so he could go out and play. His house was made of sticks. It was not very strong. What was the word that we used to describe the second little pig? Let's reread that sentence. The second little pig was a playful little pig. That's right, playful. So we're going to write that on our chart up here. We're going to say, second pig was playful. What does playful mean? That's right, he likes to play a lot. And what was he doing in the picture? That tells us he is playful. That's right, he's jump roping. He'd rather play games than work hard on his house. Now let's read this page. The third little pig was the smartest pig of all. He listened carefully to his mother's advice and built a strong house of bricks. What words did we use to describe the third little pig? It says the third little pig was the smartest pig of all. That's right, smart. So we're going to write on our charts, third pig was smart. And that's not saying that the other pigs in the story weren't smart too, but we are going to say that the third pig worked really hard. So you could even say hard-working too. But the words in the book they used was smart. And we're going to find out why they called him smart. The little pigs didn't know that lurking in a nearby forest was a big, bad wolf. The wolf was very hungry, and for his supper, he wanted a pig. Uh-oh. What words were used to describe the wolf? Let's read that sentence again. The little pigs didn't know that lurking in a nearby forest was a big, bad wolf. That's right, big and bad. So I'm just copying down that sentence from our book. The wolf was big and bad. Why do you think that he was big and bad? Do you remember from the story? That's right, he wanted to eat the pigs. And he didn't do it in a very nice way. The big bad wolf knocked on the first little pig's door. Little pig, let me come in, he roared. Not by the hairs of my chin, replied the first little pig. How does that first little pig look? Yeah, he does look scared. Uh-oh. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down, growled the wolf. So the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the straw house down. The first little pig ran away as fast as his little legs could carry him. Next, the wolf knocked on the second little pig's door. Little pig, let me in, he roared. Not by the hairs of my chin, said the second little pig. And then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. Uh-oh. What do you think is going to happen to the first and the second little pig? Where will they go? Let's find out. So the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the stick house down. The second little pig ran away as fast as his little legs could carry him. The third pig heard a knock on his door. He was surprised to find his trembling brothers standing on the other side. Do you know what it means to tremble? That's right, it means to shake when you're really scared. By this point, I would be really scared too if somebody blew down my house. The big bad wolf blew our houses down, they cried. Quick, come inside, said their brother. Minutes later, there was another knock on the door. Little pig, let me come in. Not by the hairs of my chin, said the third little pig. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. Do you think it's going to work this time? Let's see. So the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed. But no matter how hard he tried, he could not blow the brick house down. The big bad wolf was very angry. I'll get you, little piggies, he snarled. He climbed up on the roof and crept towards the chimney. What do you think he's trying to do? Let's see. Hearing the wolf on the roof, the third little pig was quick to light a fire. The wolf slid down the chimney and was met with hot, crackling flames. The wolf's tail was badly scorched. He ran from the house into the woods, howling. The big bad wolf would never bother the three little pigs again. The wolf was howling. He was crying so loud because he was in pain. He was hurt. And they lived happily ever after. Looks like the three little pigs finally had a good time. So now let's look back at our charts. So far, we've described the three little pigs and the wolf. So now we want to find something that is the same about these characters. So when we want to find something that is the same, we could talk about who the characters are. We could talk about where they are. Those are two good starting points. Where and who. Where does this story take place? That's right, it takes place in the woods. And there's something that the pigs and the wolf have in common. They're both types of what? That's right, they're both animals. So over here on our chart, we can write animals, because that is one way that they are the same. So now, we've already done most of the work on this chart. For your exit ticket for today, I want you to think about one thing from the story that the pigs do and one thing that the wolf does. So what did the pigs do in the story? You're going to write a sentence about that. What did the wolf do in the story? You're going to write a sentence about that. And then, if you want a bonus, you could tell me another way that the pigs and the wolf are the same.